Have you ever wondered where your cat came from? I'm not talking about the adorable kitten you brought home from the shelter. I mean, where did the ancestors of our domesticated feline companions really come from? How did they evolve from fierce predators to the cuddly creatures we know and love today? Stick with us because the story of the cat is a fascinating one, filled with evolution, unexpected turns, and, of course, a little bit of mystery. Let's dive into how these elusive creatures went from ancient hunters to the rulers of our living rooms. Let's start at the beginning. Around 10 million years ago, long before there were any house cats, the first members of the cat family, known as the Felidae, roamed the earth. But it wasn't until about 4,000 years ago that the wild ancestors of our domestic cats began to take a different path. You see, these early felines, like the African wildcat, were sharp hunters, stalking rodents and small prey, using their agility, stealth, and killer instincts to survive. These skills made them the perfect candidates for life in human settlements. As humans began to store grain, something unexpected happened. Rodents came, attracted to the food stores, and, like any good opportunistic hunters, wildcats followed the food source, and humans unwittingly made their first companions. Over time, cats adapted to the human environment. But unlike dogs, who were intentionally domesticated through breeding for specific traits, cats pretty much domesticated themselves. In fact, it's believed that the wild cats that were the least fearful of humans started to thrive. Humans provided food, and cats provided pest control. It was a mutualistic relationship, and let's be honest, what human doesn't love a good mouser? Of course, cats didn't do all this for nothing. Let's face it, they've always had a certain attitude. But they quickly became so entwined with human life that ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians, revered them. Cats were seen as symbols of grace, mystery, and even divine protection. Some were even mummified and buried with their owners. Talk about a VIP status. As time passed, humans became more involved in shaping the destiny of the cat. By the 19th century, breeding for specific traits became popular. Cats were no longer just functional, they became fashionable. And that's when the crazy cat world as we know it today started to emerge. Breeds like the Persian, Siamese, and Maine Coon became household staples, each with unique traits. Whether it was the luxurious fur, striking eyes, or larger-than-life personality. But here's where things get interesting. While we were busy making our cats more beautiful, we may have unintentionally created a few problems. Today, our domesticated cats face challenges of their own. While they've become the ultimate symbol of comfort and independence, their health has been impacted by breeding practices. Many purebred cats are prone to genetic conditions, like the Persian breed's respiratory problems or the Siamese's dental issues. And let's not even talk about obesity in house cats, which has reached epidemic proportions. Seriously, some cats have been known to pack on more pounds than their owners. But it's not just physical health. Cats, especially those bred for their beauty, sometimes struggle with behavior issues, such as excessive grooming or aggression. And let's not forget, the modern lifestyle, constant stimulation from toys, screens, and the fact that we're always around has led to some cats becoming a little, well, let's say, too dependent. Here's the kicker. When we look at the challenges our cats face today, it's hard not to see a reflection of our own habits. We breed for aesthetics, for companionship, for novelty, but at what cost? Are we really doing what's best for them? And in our quest for perfect pets, have we lost sight of the wild, independent spirit that once made cats the fierce predators they were? Perhaps this is a wake-up call, not just for cat lovers, but for all of us. The way we treat animals, the way we breed them, and the environments we create for them reflect our values and attitudes toward life on this planet. So, what can we do? Well, it's simple. Educate ourselves. If you're thinking about getting a cat, consider adopting from a shelter. And if you have a cat, make sure to give them a healthy, stimulating environment. Don't forget, health, playtime, and love are just as important as those cute pictures on Instagram. If you've learned something new about your feline friend today, share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about how we can help our cats live their best lives. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more fascinating stories about the animals we share our world with. Until next time, give your cat an extra belly rub, or maybe just leave them to do their thing. After all,